Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be talking all about ARK 2. Now this is some really interesting stuff that the devs have talked about, and I wanted to share it all with you guys today, so I hope you do enjoy. ARK 2 is getting closer and closer. We currently know it is going to be coming in the first half of 2023, and I'm hoping on November the 5th at the Extra Life 2022 charity event, we should find out the official release date next year. If you want the full information on this Extra Life event, I recommend you check out my last video. So let's get on talking about everything to do with ARK 2 and some really awesome stuff a lot of us missed. If you don't mind dropping a like, really supports the channel. Subscribe if you don't want to miss out on all of your ARK 1 and ARK 2 content. That'd be brilliant. So let's get in with this. So when Jesse and Jeremy and the Studio Wildcard team first released ARK Survival Evolved in 2015, we had no idea how big it would eventually become. It was beyond our wildest expectations that 7 years later we'd be developing basically a crazy new ARK 2 game, a TV series starring none other than Vin Diesel as a key ARK hero Santiago, and yet here we are. Together with our wonderful players who have stuck with the ARK universe through thick, Ragnarok, and thin Flyer Nerf. You guys know the Flyer Nerf. That was very interesting. Very painful at the time. Now having a canvas far bigger than ever before. That's what ARK 2 is. The biggest canvas ever for primal survival experiences. A next generation framework to play out your own survival stories. ARK 2's main narrative tells the story of a father and a daughter, Mika, of betrayal and broken promises, and the strength of family bond. I love how they added that in for Vin Diesel, and of course, its story of awesome giant dinosaurs. But more importantly, this is about players' own stories. Like any good persistent world online survival game, survivors in ARK 2 each have their own unique path through the game, as they form their own tribe, make their own friends, and attempt to build their own creature-aided civilization, as you can see with the dodo. With ARK 2, we're not seeking to only enhance the game's narrative and world building, but also retouch and improve on all aspects of what constitutes an ARK game. Foremost among these redesigns are the core player mechanics. In the sequel, which is third person only, don't worry, because there will be modders that will make first person, and I'm sure if third person is a complete fail, Wildcard will add back in first person as an option, but we'll see. Controls and movement for both players and creatures have been completely redesigned. Taking inspiration from game systems like Assassin's Creed, automatic parkour, and Breath of Wild climbing, players' characters can now clamber over the environment in a more realistic and free-form manner. With a focus on primitive era combat, Santiago and Tech have a complicated relationship. I thought I said completed for a second. ARK 2 draws heavily from Souls-like action from its human scale combat and emphasis on dodges, blocks, light and heavy attacks, combos and player reflex skills. So basically like Dark Souls, all that type of stuff. I just got a little bit lost when I was reading that. Very professional of me. A rarity for PvP survival genre. For creature scale combat, suffice it to say for now that when you attack something with your T-Rex in ARK 2, the results are basically, it's not just going to be like, you know, like how Rexes attack now and it just sort of bounces a T-Rex back. It's basically going to have the raw power of a T-Rex, and you're actually going to see a proper attack, not just passing through it. The victim's flesh is torn. That is going to be very interesting to see. I don't know whether ARK's now going to become like an 18 rated game because of that, but that's one thing to look forward to see how more realistic the game is going to be. Another area that we are particularly excited about is the world event system. Rather than simply having a more or less static environment with easily predictable or repetitive occurrences from the first game, the new world event system is designed to ensure that unique things are always happening around the world, whether you are there or not. Events include dynamic scenarios that like watering hole gatherings, wounded creatures, tracking the signs of advanced prey, stampedes of dinos like in Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, herds, defending endangered creatures to earn their trust, finding dens of parent creatures and their young, and more. It just sounds like there's going to be so much to do in ARK, and that's what I feel like is going to make this game so much fun to play, because it's not going to be like, you know, having the basic side of the beginning PvP and everything and what makes the game so addictive now, but so much more to explore. I think there's going to be a lot more of an element for PvE players also in the game. Whether you choose to engage with these events is up to you, and you can yield unique rewards and challenges. There are too many other areas of fundamental changes in ARK 2, whether it's new the new opposing force, the Arat, who have their own Tames. So basically, these are what we saw from the first trailer, the new kind of NPC tribes that are going to be as part of the game, and they will have their own Tames. It's not known right now whether they're going to actually be able to build up a proper tribe and like build bases and stuff. That's something we'll be finding out later on. That would be crazy. I'm sure they'll have their own home somewhere, but they will have their own Tames that will attack you. The new creature management and proper world map systems, the advanced component-based item crafting that enables players to choose exactly what their gear looks and functions like from millions of potential combinations, or the revamped build system, which provides innumerable more building options and enables saving and sharing of building templates. Or, well, let's not go too much over here. You'll get your first preview of ARK 2 gameplay down the road, and we think you'll like what you see. So this should be at the Extra Life event with the release date. That's what I'm hoping, which is really cool. Finally, saving perhaps the best for last, ARK 2 adds a new feature for console players. You would have seen this in videos already. Fully stackable user-created mods, including on unofficial servers for the Xbox version of the game, enabled through official mod support by mod.io. This means that players who create mods using the PC version will be able to upload them to the cloud and make them available for all console players to enjoy as well. With this, we've also, as we've seen with ARK on PC, everything in the game can be effectively changed, improved, and redesigned. New creatures, new game types, new maps, new weapons and items, and mechanics, and yes, modders can re-add a first-person mode. With the power of Unreal Engine 5, the only limit will be the imagination of the content creators themselves. We're super stoked to witness the mind-blowing additions that players will no doubt create in mods and maps, and we believe that having all such user-generated content playable on console in ARK 2 will complete cross-platform server integration and is going to change the nature of the genre forever. Put simply, with ARK 2, our goal is to make a game that we all wanted ARK 1 to be. Now that we've had the time, resources, knowledge to do it right, next year when ARK 2 launches with Xbox Games Pass and PC Games Pass, we'll look forward to seeing you all in this new world of primeval creatures, legendary heroes, and just keep an eye out there for Vin. He likes to play on his Xbox Series X more than you might expect, and his skills at wrangling a Giga is unequaled. There you go. What do you guys think about that? I think it's going to be crazy. Next month could be one of the biggest months for us to see more of ARK 2 stuff. I just wanted to actually show you this as well because just when I scrolled down here, it said ARK Survival Evolved game preview is now available for Xbox One. This was posted back December 16th, 2015, and this is the first day I ever played ARK for the first official time. When I saw that, I was like, no way. But anyway, that is completely different. The new days are starting, guys. Let me know what you think of all the new changes in the comment section down below. Can't wait to see what these NPCs are going to be like. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video very soon.